section of the Thynk Certified Educator course, we are going to be diving into the Coaches Portal. The Coaches Portal is where you, the teacher, counselor, para, aide, or even principal, can see information about all of your classes, or as we like to call them, cohorts, and how your students are progressing throughout Skylar's Run or any other Thynk product. On the left-hand side of your screen, you'll see our navigation menu. By using the navigation menu, you are able to switch through pages on the Coaches Portal. We'll start by looking at one of our cohorts. When you click the name of the class or cohort, you will see a plethora of information, such as which students are actively playing, which students need to get started, and how many total weeks the cohort has been in training. This graph shows a bird's eye view of how all of the students in the cohort are progressing and what part of the mission, runner, or fog analysis, the students are ready to start. Either by scrolling all the way to the bottom of the screen or by choosing a student's name from the drop-down menu, we can take a closer look at individual students in my cohort or class. On the student page, I can see how my students are progressing within each mission. If they've passed their runner or training or their test or fog analysis, as we like to call it. As you scroll, you will see more information, including time in the game, days since the student has last played, and a complete list of how students are progressing with their 13 cognitive skills that are addressed throughout the play of Skylar's Run. Continuing on the left-hand menu, you can choose Cognitive Skill Scores, where you can see in-depth information on student performance across key cognitive skills, all related to executive functions. The focus skills graph and the impulse control graph provide detailed information weighted by mission on how students are improving on these key skills. In the left-hand menu, you also have the ability to see history of what students have done in the past, as well as full mission reports, which provide a breakdown of performance on every single mission in Skylar's Run. For example, in Mission 4, you can see how many attempts the student needed to complete the mission, as well as what cognitive skills were trained. Additionally, you are able to see how the skills within the game transfer to everyday life. What is so important about Thynk and Skylar's Run is that not only are students progressing through the game, but also that students are experiencing the real-world application of these learned skills in the classroom. Students may now be able to be called on when their hand is raised, or now have the ability to stay in line when they're moving through the hallways, things that maybe were not possible for them before. In this